guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the official episode 1
Yes, finally.
of our podcast, Mic Check Sis. Right?
Yeah. Welcome to episode 1. So,
We're excited.
yes.
Thank you guys for being here. And for those that would watch after for the rebroadcast, I don't know. No, what rebroadcast? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Thank you guys. Because it's not a live show. Like, what am I saying? You can tell that we're nervous. By episode 20, maybe we'll be more.
20 is too far, please.
Okay, episode 5.
Respect us. Give us the levels. We'll get there. But yeah, welcome back to another episode. Well, yeah, it's another episode. This is episode 1. The previous one was more like an intro episode. But yeah, we're excited to be here and to get into conversations.
Yes. So, as obviously we mentioned in our intro, you guys know that, friendship is a big part of why we started.
Yeah.
This podcast, we're friends, thank God. So, so we're starting off with friendship.
Yeah.
It's going to be different conversations about friendships. Today, we're going to just go into like the beginning, starting out, first impressions, how life has been, and then even making friends. Now, how many years after? So
making friends as an adult is hard work. I think it's hard work, but anyway, we'll get there when we get there.
We will. So in our episode 0, we gave a sneak peek, if you will, about how we met. So we talked about meeting in church.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Kelly. So, please. So we met in church, and then we talked about like a couple of our first impressions. You thought I was loud. I thought you were quiet. So you see, sometimes yin yang. It works, guys.
It works. Give your loud friend a chance.
It works. So yeah, so apart from, I guess, me being loud, because I'm like, I hear that all the time. So it's like, whatever at this point.
Okay.
Am I still loud?
Yes. You're different though from, like, you're very different from when I knew you then to who you are now. Or maybe because I got to know you. But even when I got to know you earlier, you're still different. Okay. Yeah.
Thank God. We want difference. Like, we can't be the same, right?
We grow.
Yes. Okay, so I guess let's talk about like first impressions. Just even generally with ourselves, and then now like just in whatever life thrown at us, right? Yeah. So tell us.
First impressions. Okay. For me, I would say that I used to be, because Jesus has delivered me, but I used to be very judgy. Yeah, and this is why I don't like to know people's anything. Like, I like to be oblivious, because if I now know things, then I'll just be side-eyeing everybody, and it's not a quality that I like. So God is helping me.
Yeah.
But
He is.
But yeah, so for me, first impressions mostly are from, I guess, observing.
Okay.
Because I know I mentioned before I started recording that first impressions come from interacting, but honestly, that's not true.
Yeah.
It's from observing. It doesn't necessarily mean interacting. You can watch someone do their thing. Like when I said the first impression of you is like, this babe is loud.
Yeah.
We were not talking and you were loud. Like I was looking, observing, right? So I think for me at least, they come from observing how you are, and also how you interact with other people.
Okay.
And
then that makes sense.
then I can watch and be like, I don't know, and then
go from there.
Yeah,
but that's interesting.
I think I'm more open to people who are different than me. Like, I don't immediately just be like, absolutely not, which is what I used to be before.
Okay.
I might not be like, I will never talk to you or whatever, but like,
I already
have a wall. Like,
I don't
think this is gonna work. So
okay. Oh, that's interesting. Like, I don't know. For me, I think, I don't know, and I know we're talking about it even before we start recording. But yeah, like with like I was thinking about it, and I was like, yes, as you mentioned, like it was just from seeing you. I was like, oh yeah, she's quiet. But I can't remember how many people that I actually have first impressions on. Like I don't know if it's now that, you know, obviously when we're getting into like what we're going to talk about and our topics, and I was like, okay, like I'm thinking of like my friends. I'm like, what did I think about this person first? And I did
Genuinely
not
don't know.
have I did not have a thought about them. And I think that kind of helps me in a way, because I'm a strong believer of, let me know who this person is before I can have an impression on who they are. And I know sometimes it's hard to like not have an impression of people,
Yeah.
especially when they act away. There's one of my friends, Kefe.
We are
Like,
naming names,
yes,
apparently.
but the first time I met Kefe, I was just like, a bit too much, girl, a bit too much. And yeah, to me, it was like I couldn't see us being friends. I couldn't see it because it was just like, this baby is a lot. So you can imagine me saying somebody is a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and then now, like, we're very cool. We're best of friends and all of that. And I'm just like, okay, so there's obviously the yin yang thing. But like, I try not to have impressions of people, because I feel like I'm also the kind of person that once I have an impression of somebody, it's going to take a while before you can change the impression, especially if it's a negative impression. So like, obviously someone being quiet or someone that likes to keep to themselves is not anything negative. But if it's something like maybe like a character flaw that I think I'm seeing and I've not even known this person yet, before that person will be able to get in, oh, it's gonna take a minute. So yeah, like I try my best. I try my absolute best, but as you can tell, it's not always that, you know, that you can hold like or not have first impressions about people. I think it's
hard.
Yeah, because people are like walking up and down, they are doing their thing, so it's very easy to have.
Yeah, like you always have a thought, even when you're just, I don't know, driving on the road and somebody drives a certain way. You already think like, what is wrong with this person? Yeah. Why would you? I don't know. Yeah. It's hard to not have an impression on someone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you usually, how do I put it? Like, so do you look at someone and be like, oh, I can be friends with this person? Or it's just like, let's see what life happens or how life takes us?
Yeah, I think I'm more, let's see how life goes. Because I used to be very, everyone is my friend type of person. No. You learn the hard way. Yeah, but true. I used to be very open to everyone. Like, it's very easy for me to call someone, this person is my friend. Like, if we're in the same vicinity or we do the same things, or you know, it's like, oh, this person is my friend because I know you. Maybe we're neighbors, or we go to church together, or go to school together, or whatever. So I was very open until I realized that, you know, there's friends and then there's colleagues and then there's colleagues, there's acquaintances, and then there's like, not everyone has the same, you don't have the same level of relationship with everyone. And I knew that, like, even with the people that I see that these people are my friends, it's not like I was like, so you just use
the term,
it's just the
loose.
term,
Yeah, like
loosely, okay, right? But then I realized that, I don't know, well, first, not everybody is your friend, of course, but also I'm a very, used to be somewhere in the middle, very open person. Like, I'm open to building relationships with people and stuff. But like, I think as I've grown older, I'm a bit more
laid back or
reserved. As I've experienced life and all, I'm not as open as I used to before. Actually, at some point, I was even with the people that were my friends, I was still I started getting closed off.
Oh, okay.
Mostly out of
fear.
Fear of being hurt, and
because it's almost like you're never too sure. It's like,
I don't know. You don't know. So after a few heartbreaks, friendship heartbreaks.
Friendship heartbreak is hard though. Jesus.
After a few of those, you're just like, maybe like, we're cool. And that's the thing. Like, it's not like I'm going to give you attitude or whatever. I don't
know.
Yeah, this one is different. I'm not giving you attitude, because sometimes the fear is not even that this particular person has done anything to me. It's just like, there is a potential based on how open I
so
am
you're
to
already
you.
self-sabotaging,
Yes,
sort of.
yes.
Like you're already seeing like there might be something
It
that will
might
come
be
up.
something. So
Okay,
based
okay, okay,
on
okay.
how I'm open to you, because the more open you are to someone, the
Yeah.
more they have access to
I agree.
do whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's not
give you that room
let's not
at
even
all.
try to be that close. Let's just day your day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
That makes sense. Like for me, like I was like when I was like, I think recently, like with conversations with my friends, I've realized that I'm never the one to get us to be friends. I don't know how to explain it. Like I was like, and it wasn't something that I was doing on purpose. So it wasn't like so you know how I was asking you, like if you like no, okay, this person will be my first. Like I actually don't have those thoughts when I meet somebody, or when I used to meet her, because now I don't know if
you don't meet people.
yeah, but then like I never used to think like, oh, maybe, oh, I'm seeing something here that maybe we could be friends. So I don't even walk towards maybe a friendship or a not friendship. Like I'm not even trying. So I noticed like at least I've had like a couple of my friends would have mentioned it. I think you've said it before. It's like you're almost like they have to do the hard work for
No,
me
actually.
to no,
not for me.
Hey, thank God. So you see, to all of you, my friends, that said that I'm a hard person to deal with, you're the one that is hard. Okay, thank you for that. Because I always felt, because I know that I don't have, like, how would I put it? When I think about like relationships, like so like dating, or even like relationship, like work relationship, I see myself like consciously trying to, like, let's say if it's a work relationship, I want this person to be like my mentor or whatever. I can see me trying to do it. But with friendships, I'm like, I don't like, I've never thought to try to be more proactive until we become friends.
No, really?
Really?
No. I don't
you people.
No.
Damn y'all. Look, I'm joking, please.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I actually think, because we spoke about this last time, that we started being friends at the cabin trip, right? Yeah. And like, I don't know, maybe it's different for me, but I'm thinking like we actually had a conversation. And you're the first person I've had a conversation with about, oh, let's build a friendship. I didn't think that's a thing. I thought like
it just
happened. Like all my friends,
please,
it's like
organic friendships are not
organically.
Yeah, I don't think it was not organic.
Yes, but then we also had a conversation. Yes. So I'm like, this baby's a lot, man. Actually, I was, you know what? Let's do some
let's get into it.
Let's be honest here. So you freaked me out a lot.
Hey, wow.
Because you are very particular about the way you want relationships to be. I actually think right now you're more relaxed.
Oh.
My opinion. But maybe I know you better. I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe you know me better, because I think
you're
a
bit more relaxed. But I used to be like
scared,
afraid. Yeah, okay. Because even because you were very I'm just like, who is this babe? I was like, I don't know. Like, we can be friends to a certain extent. I don't think we can be close. That's what was on my mind. Because I'm like, I cannot, the stress of the requirements.
Yeah. No, honestly, and I think it was just like you, like when you mentioned like friendship breakup or hurts from friendship. I think that had to put things in perspective for me, because before like a very painful friendship breakup that I had, I never used to. I don't think I've ever like, let's have a conversation. Are we working towards friendship here or not? I've never had to do it.
You see this, babe?
Yes. Like, I need to know.
You know what? Have you ever had a conversation where it's like, are you working towards friendship? It's almost like, what are we when you're dating?
Yes,
I beg, like it's not that serious. But honestly, I like it because it's more like it shows more intentionality.
Yes.
Like that's one thing I've learned from you. It's intentional friendships. But like men in the beginning, I was like, cut it off. I don't know what.
I don't know. So that I think that's why for me it was like, after that whole experience that I had, I was just like, I need to know. Like, not knowing freaks me out. I don't like to not know. So like, and it's the same way, as I said, as I even do, even like with my relationship. If you ask my husband today, like, I'm like, are you going to ask me out or not? Because we're not doing
we're not playing.
It looks like we're dating.
Let's see how it goes.
Like we gotta nip it in the bud here. What are we? And let us know. So I think the same thing with my friendship, because like I remember I was talking to someone one day that would throw we're friends, and then I asked this person, I was like, what's my last name? Oh, and they didn't know it, and I was like, how are we friends? Because to me, I'm like, if you cannot tell me something as simple as my last name, we ain't friends, sis. We ain't. We've not even started to even start. I'm not asking, like, it's hard to like keep up with like what's your favorite color, what's your because like those things change. But I'm like, there's specifics about me, about my person, that if you don't know, how can you say, like, I guess that's the thing about how can you say we're friends? So now when I ask you, are we friends, or are we working towards friendships, it helps me know that, okay, I now need to let you in on certain aspects of my life that would let me know that we are friends. Exactly.
Okay, question for you. So how does one cross over from colleague, acquaintance to friend? Like, what is the line? So let's say, okay, we have a conversation, are we working towards friendship? And then I say yes. So does that mean we are friends there?
No.
How, like, when is the crossover from friends to...
I think, like, I'm not as scripted as it sounded now. I don't think it's that scripted, guys. No. So I don't think it's one thing, because even when we had that conversation, like you and I, when we talked about, okay, let's start a friendship, I was starting a friendship, blah blah blah, and everything. Because I think for me, with us, because it's also like our relationship was a bit different from like some of my other friendships. So with us, right, as we mentioned in episode 0, right, our husbands were friends. So it was like we're already
in each other's
space, like first, I would say first for some time. First in each other's spaces regardless. It's like sometimes, maybe we're going for one dinner. We're all there. We're going for one day, so it's like we're already into those spaces that is like, okay, now it seems like we're comfortable, but I need to know, like, apart from the fact that, yes, because apart from the fact that, okay, we talk because of our spouses, do me and you have an actual relationship apart? Because, okay, at this point our spouses were boyfriends. So if these boyfriends end, if this relationship ends, would me and you have a relationship, or it was tied to just like we're talking because of these people? So that kind of thing. So it helps me to also know how much I need to be open. Because let's say you were just like, I'm here for a good time, I'm here because do you get what I mean? I'm here because I'm here because Emeka and Ben are friends, and then let's say, well, we're married now, so there's no more those what ifs are not a point. But let's say, oh, now we broke up, and then you're like, "Man, it would probably have hurt me more, because I'll be like, oh, I thought that we had our own relationship." So I think that's where that thing comes from. Because every time I've had friendships that spinned off of somebody else or something else, I always want to clarify where we're at. Because again, the circumstances of that friendship was already not organic. We didn't just meet ourselves on the road and start talking or just gelled. It was somebody that brought us together. Like we talk about faith. Like faith brought us together in some way. So it's like my relationship with faith spent from something else too. So it's like, okay, now let me and you now decide though, is this a thing or not? Because I actually used to say this, like, friendship breakup hurts me more than relationship breakup. And I don't know if it's maybe I'm too I mean love I don't know. I think both of them have love, but genuinely, like, break up with boyfriends, like, it pain, but then keep it pushing. Like, I've, like, one of my friends that were no longer friends, that were friends for like years, that you know about. Sometimes even up until now, it still hurts me. And I'm like, get it out of here now. Like, what is this? Like, we're finished. Like, but then I don't remember the relationships. Like, if I even remember their name, or if their name comes to mind, or maybe I see a post or something, it's so like, I don't think about it
affect you
exactly as much as friendship. And I don't know if it's like because of how would I put it? I feel like with I don't know. I guess with boyfriend relationship is almost a choice ish, but I feel like you make that, like, there's a level, there's a more level of intentionality in making a choice with, like, in being someone's boyfriend or girlfriend than there is with friendship. because sometimes you are just there
just
yapping,
happens, yeah.
and then you don't realize where it's like, oh wow, I'm feeling I'm more vulnerable with this person.
Yeah.
Whereas with boyfriend, marriage, whatever, you've already known that you're going to get to this point. With friendship, I don't think
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I don't think you know that you would get there.
It kind of like it creeps up on you.
Yes.
And then when it ends, it's like, dang, I wasn't even chasing you.
You know what I mean? Like, how could you do me like this? But yeah. So now, do you think like with friendships, like, do you think it's like what makes it like stay? Like, do you think like convenience, like as I said when we met, like, oh, because
the
of our
same space?
Yeah, or was it like, okay, now let's get to know each other? Do you think if we didn't have that conversation, we'll be friends?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I can say yes, we'd be friends, but I don't know. Actually, I'm grateful that we had the conversation. Because like you said, our relationship was pretty much based on the relationships around us.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we had the conversation. Honestly, I don't have an answer for if we would have been friends
or if
not.
we would have been as close as we were, as we
are now. Yeah, I don't know. I think the convenience helps to build up the relationship. But then I once had a conversation with a friend of mine, and she had left to go to we used to go to the same church, then she moved on to a different ministry. And then we had a conversation, and she said that if our relationship is just about like because we are in church together, then we don't have a relationship. And that really made me think, because I think I like easy, soft, let's not stress ourselves too much. Like if we can be close, that's fantastic. If we can't, it is what it is. We're all busy and all of that stuff. But I think solid friendships or quality friendships require a level of intentionality.
Work,
yes, and it's inconvenient, to be honest. Like
it is.
If you build a friendship based on convenience, and life is full of plenty inconveniences. If anything stressful happens, then that relationship
it's gone.
It doesn't stand, or it's not as close or whatever. So sometimes it's inconvenient. For example, I don't like but it's hard to sit in tense situations or
like hard. Okay, I get what you mean.
To do hard emotions and
one soft life.
I just
let's laughing, but
let's just be happy. Let's go out for brunch. Let's do other things. Let's not do deep things. But it just doesn't work. I don't even know how to explain further, but it just doesn't work when.
And it's not real life.
It's
not real life, because there's going to be tough situations.
Exactly.
So it's not possible that it will just, like I always say this, I'm like, if I've not had a misunderstanding or not back and forth necessary, like difference of opinion or thing with a friend, we've not reached. Because you cannot possibly tell me that 100% of me you like and 100% of you are like, there's no like, it's not, we're different human beings. So there's no way that everything about me is a yes for you, and everything about you, or all my ideologies, my thoughts, my processes, everything just somehow
just like
yes. So there's no way there's no way that's possible. I'm like, there has to be something that will make you like test your friendship, like, and not like this gimmicks friendship test, like the ones that will be like, oh, talk to my boyfriend and see if it will take you. Not all those foolishness, not those types, but like things that would shake your friendship. I'll be like, okay, wait, if we can pass this, if we can survive this situation, then like, not that we cannot survive other things, but like this is a good indication that we're in it for the long run. Because some people, every small inconvenience, they're like, yeah, bye, I can't do this, right?
That used to be me.
Yeah.
And not even like bye. It's not like I will block you and not talk to you, but I'll just be like, okay, just
that's it.
A couple of steps back. We'll still be like, hi, Coco, but we're not like, I'm not You might be, but
you might be. And you wonder why I do evaluations. No, see, because no, these are the issues. This right here, the issues.
I have moved on.
Yeah,
I mean, I've gotten better, but legit, because
God,
I do not like difficult conversations. I'm just like, take me out of here. Let's not
get ready. This year's questions are coming, by the way. And they are tougher than ever.
Please.
No, because I also feel like, because I'm like, as you can tell, I bask in difficult conversations.
Yes.
I bask. Like, I love it.
That's another impression of it. I'm like, this babe, apart from being loud, she's so confrontational. Like, girl, relax, rest in Jesus' name. What is going on?
I love, like, I don't know why, because I don't know why there's something, I feel like there's something swelling inside of me when it's like, ooh, I can look at this person and I'm like, this person is uncomfortable. I'm like, yes, let's go deeper.
You know what?
I actually love it. I don't know why. I think because for me, if I'm okay with you in those moments, then there's nothing again. Like, it's like, if me and you can, and that's why I'm always like, I always say this thing, like, if me and you can have a difficult conversation, and right after, nobody will even know we just had that conversation. Chef's kiss. Like, I love it. Like, I love it so much. Not because you have not, like, you've allowed it, you don't care anymore. That's not it for me. It's like, in spite of what we just talked about that is difficult, you can be okay. Like, those times when we would have like difficult conversation that we've had one time. I know one time we had one in your house, one we had in the car. Like, but it's like, I like the fact that we can have those difficult conversations. It might have a part 2 or a part 3 conversation later, but we can be fine.
Yeah.
So it makes me know that I should be able to come and talk to you and be like, okay, Teddy, I didn't like this thing that you did. And well, like, I should not feel scared.
Again, that's also real life, because we do that with our spouses, we do that with our parents, we do that with your friends. So why not with your friends?
Why not? Why are you preserving? Why are you trying to preserve? If your friend is
peace.
Yes, or if it's like you're walking on eggshells, then it's not real. Like, I don't know. It's just
personally, I can't, like, I get what you're saying and I agree with it. Yeah. But I'm still
you're still learning it.
I'm still walking that journey because, to be honest, it's hard. It's hard. That's correct.
No, and even though I like it, I don't think it's not hard, because I don't know. I think one of the conversations we had one time in the car, that was a difficult conversation. I told you that I had thought about it, like, try to process it, because one thing I'm also learning that I didn't used to care about before, I didn't used to think about before, because before I said I was confrontational, I would just say it as it is, and whether it hurts you, you are okay, you're not okay.
You just say
I just say it, I keep going. So now I had to learn that just because I'm okay does not mean the other person is okay in that. So how can I bring this conversation? Yes, difficult, but make that person comfortable enough that they still feel safe in that moment. Like, okay, that means not just coming for me, or we're not just, like, still be okay. So that's something that, even though I still love it very much, because I feel like it's definitely solidifies friendships. I definitely think it solidifies even any relationship.
Right.
I think it does. So it's like, if we're running away from the hard conversations, we will never ever
move.
Yes, that relationship would just stay stagnant. It will just stay the same. And it's like, what are we doing here? I'm like, I would rather have 5 friends that I know that we can go to the ends of the earth than we have 20. And then it's like, we're all just like
surface.
Maybe I don't want it. Like, personally, I want lifelong. And what makes a friendship last long is also the intentionality and the work that you put into it. Like, I watch Real Housewives. Well, I don't watch it as much again, but I watch their reunions, and there's these 2 people that they've been friends, like childhood friends. So their parents were, their mothers were friends. They grew. So whatever. Now their friendship seemed to be on the rock, and it was one of the things where one friend, when she does something to the other one doesn't really say anything, letting it slide. I don't know if it's letting it slide, but just like, I just want peace. I don't want problems. And then now they go on this show together, and then these things are now coming up. And everybody's like, but I thought you people were friends, but it just shows that there were cracks. So I don't know, for me, it's like, no matter how long it is, those cracks will show up.
True.
It will show up. So it's like, why not deal with, and then sometimes it also gets worse. If somebody does something to me today, talk about it and keep it pushing. When you wait 2 months, trust me, you've ruminated, you've thought extra, you've added, you've removed. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it gets more complex, especially when I'm like, so for 2 months, you've been holding on to. So
I think it depends.
I did for you. Okay, maybe.
Well, for me at least, like, okay, if somebody does something right now, I'm very much in my head.
Well, not 2 months in your head, please.
Not 2 months, please. You can't rush the process. God, please. You can't, honestly, because I sit with that thing and think about, this is my process for everything, to be honest, is I put myself in that person's shoes. Even if they have hurt me so bad, I'm thinking like, okay, I actually even start thinking, but they're a good person.
No, stop.
Like, we had good times, or we have good times. Or you remember that one time they did this perfectly nice thing? I don't know. And then I'm thinking, maybe they're having a hard time in their life. Maybe, I don't know, somebody dumped them. Maybe
not somebody
they lost their job. Please. I don't know, but like, they had a hard day. Stuff that I don't know about. And I do that. I'm trying to stop that, by the way. I mean, I think there should be a balance.
And it's okay that somebody is having a hard time, but they still hurt you.
They still hurt you. Exactly.
Like, it's okay.
2 things can be
true. So it's not like
one thing that I'm actually learning right now. So I would process that. And what I'll do with my heart is I would cry about it.
Yeah.
I would vent. Mostly to my husband. He hears all my vents. To God. And then sometimes some things are not, like, in a day or so, I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm unbothered. So it feels like, do I really need to have this conversation if, like, at this particular moment, I don't actually care anymore?
But what if that person does it again? Because now they didn't know that.
I know.
Because now they didn't know that you had a problem with it, right?
That's why I'm learning. Maybe then, I don't know. Some other things would take longer. Maybe I'm like, I don't know if I can come. Or it's like a broken trust to a certain extent. So then it's like, okay, I have to build up to be okay again. I don't know how.
But how would they? That's my thing.
I get it.
Like, in my head, I'm always like,
share it.
Yeah, so that they know now. That person now knows that, okay, I broke this babe's trust.
But first of all, I need to. I need to understand what I'm feeling before I can have any conversation. Which I don't even like having conversations to begin with. But I'm doing better these days. I'm proud of me, actually.
That's good.
It's one of those people pleaser situations.
Yeah, I think that too. Yeah, I think that definitely plays it. Maybe me, I'm like, I don't care.
Which is nice. Like, I'm getting there.
Sometimes it's nice to not care. Sometimes it's nice to care. Like, there's balance in everything. Please don't just not care at all.
No, like, not care at all. But like,
but no, it's always good to share, especially when you want that friendship to get deeper and better. You also want the how they call it. You want the fruits of that friendship when people see it outside to be like, oh, I admire this friendship, not necessarily because they see two of you always going out, but because of like the substance that friendship produces, right? Because like with that shirt I was talking about, and those two friends, everybody's not like, oh yeah, it looks like this one was jealous of this. So I'm just like, oh, so people could see the cracks as well. They could see it. It wasn't no matter how much you were doing, no matter you were laughing, it's still going to show. Like, it's going to show that people would, even if like you don't see it, or maybe both of you don't see it, like it'd be like our relationship has taken a bit of a turn. People can tell that normally these two seem like there's something. They may not be able to place it, but there's a shift because something will change, right, and everything. So now, how do you make friendships now? In 2025.
Oh God, please. In this 2025, I don't think I have intentionally tried to make friends. I think I've been very much focused on maintaining the relationships that I have, or being more present with my friends, or being a better friend. I've thought about this one time. I was going to message this person that I'm like, oh, maybe I should try to build a relationship. And then I was like, yeah, man, I don't know if I have it in me at this moment.
I don't.
But I am open to friends. I don't know about you, sis. Anybody God brings my way, solid people. But yeah. So if God brings you a friend right now, you'll be like,
God.
Shut the door in their face.
You know how, like, you know how when you see that, like, you know how Mary, like, when Angel Gabriel came to meet her and say, "Yeah, you are carried the Son of God."
Yeah.
I gotta see that. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. And it's not anything to, because I don't think there are still good people out there. It's not even anything. Like, I genuinely,
it's a lot of work.
It is. And I'm thinking of, like, my friendships now. Like, me and you have been friends now maybe 7, 8 years. 7? Yeah, 7 years, I think. I have a friend that will be friends 20 years this year. Thank Jesus. Like, to start a friendship, because I'm just thinking about, like, especially with my thoughts on friendship, can I give a brand new person the work that I would want? Because this is straight by barter, right? It's like, I want you to do all these things for me, or I need all of this, for my friend. Can I give you? I today I can't. I don't think I can give you next year. I think I can give you 2027.
Okay, let's talk about just today.
I guess. Because
let's stay at today. Like, okay. Because you don't know what will change between now and 2027.
Okay, maybe, man. But like I can't, like, I don't know. It's friendship is, and that's the thing, because, like, and as all my friends have said, as people have mentioned, as you have mentioned as well, like, I'm a bit too
a
lot with friendship. I genuinely am. I know.
Too a lot. You are a lot with friendship.
Okay, I own it. I take it with my chest. But just know that if you are my friend, you have a real one. Just know that. That's all. So yes, so I'm a lot. Child, know that if you have me as a friend, you have me. But yeah, so, like, because of that, like, and I think that even now, like, my temperament, or like my patience level for nonsense is so slim that I don't have it in me to help you get there. And it's also now even reflecting with my friendships that I'm like, same. And so it's not even like I'm basing one over the other. It's like, even with my friendships, I'm like, you know better. So it's like, I don't understand why we're still doing this.
God, what is this friendship thing I entered into? Because which kind of problem?
Stop. So I don't know. So I think, so in my head, because of that, I'm like, like, with my already made friendship, you know better. With the new ones, it's like, I don't have it in me to teach you or to get you to that point. And, like, I don't know. Like, Jesus.
How about you just allow things to happen organically?
Then so that's the thing. Then we'll be acquaintances.
No. Like, let it happen organically to a certain extent. Then you can do all your extra friendship conversation and stuff.
So, but how are we now going to be friends?
At some point, you're like, this conversation now. You now have a conversation with them.
God, bring the friendships your regular maybe. Like, I'm gonna try.
No, people say that if you have 3 good friends in your life, you're actually
made. And I agree,
because you don't need to have 200.
I agree. I definitely agree, because even the work to put in all those friendships is already plenty. So now imagine having to put it in 10 people. God, I beg. Nah, man. And because I also want, like, I think the level or the substance of my friendships, I want them to be very good. So I would rather have 5, 6 that I know that I'm doing absolute much for, than there's not a lot and then I cannot give them as much. That kind of thing. I remember someone had told me one time that she's so impressed with how I do my friendships, like how I make each of my friends feel individually, and how I can balance, like, the rest of my life. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you. Like, I truly appreciate that. So that's why I'm like, it's the 5 or the 6 or I don't know how many friends, but before my friends, like, wait, they're counting it for me. Like,
among the number,
among the 5, among the 6. But, like, again, we talk about, like, different levels of friendship, right? So there's that too, like the ones in the core. Let me leave it before I start to fight.
Guys, do you agree with me that this girl, she's intense? She's a lot. My first impression was not wrong.
Yeah, probably not. But I think I've changed, though.
You have.
I think I've changed.
I think you have calmed down.
Yeah.
A lot. I'm very proud of you for that.
Thank you. I think you've opened up more, which is nice because
yes,
frustration. When I tell you that she used to frustrate me,
tell me more. This is the first I'm hearing.
Not like no, okay.
Oh, God, I beg, God, please.
Not like that, but no, like I'm just saying, like because I talked about how obviously because one, I had to like always remember the culture difference. I had to always put that in perspective, like in everything that I was doing, because I'm like, okay, I want us to get to this, like to be friends, to get close, to do this, to do this. But I have to also remember, like, obviously where you were coming from, which is not something that I think I always think about before. Like in my mind, I'm like, if two of us have agreed, it should not, every other thing that we're dealing with or have dealt with should matter, which is not fair to say for anybody. Because like even me, like I don't think that I'm always showing up every time anyway. So it's not fair to put that on somebody else. But yeah, so culture I think was the biggest one, because East Africans and West Africans are definitely very much different.
I agree.
Very, very much, like so different. You guys are very like my husband says I'm emotional, but I think you guys, no, I don't think I'm emotional. Like when it comes to you people. So I think I'm very, I'm just like, what is the meaning of all of this? like what's the meaning of this?
You're always ready for war.
Yeah. Whereas, like even when you like, oh, I have to post it. So did this person, I'm just like,
isn't that though? Like, I get what you mean, but maybe it's a personality trait as opposed to
maybe. But I don't see a lot of that in Nigerians. So maybe that's why I'm associating it with culture.
Yeah.
And then the two East Africans that I talk to more often are similar in that regard. So
Faith, come and collect your drug.
So maybe I'm not. So that's why to me it's like,
yeah,
I associate, like I get like the personality thing, but yes, chill. Yeah. So but there, like, so I think at the beginning it was just like what are we doing here? But now that's not. Now she knows, like if I have a problem, I say it without flinching, and then it gets to a level of friendship that I have that I don't even flinch on how you are feeling, because I expect you to know that Dami is coming from a good place, and the same way I expect from the other person to do to me. Yes. Like, yeah, so it's not like, oh, I'm holding myself to a different standard than others. No, yeah. It's like I'm like, there comes to a point that when I friends that I cannot continue to explain myself. No, at this point, if I come and tell you that, Teddy, this thing that he did, I don't understand why he did that. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be rude. Like, there's some things that are just not a thing. You're not going to insult somebody. You're not going to be rude. But if I'm firm in how I'm saying it, I'm not saying it out of like, oh, Teddy, we should take it the wrong. If she takes it the wrong way, that's already a max 0 for me. Because like, why would you take it? Problem. Why would you take it in the wrong way? But yeah, but no, definitely. Like I think, like I'm grateful for our friendship every day, because like our friendship has brought out a different side of me as well. So like that's the thing. I feel like the side that you see in me may not necessarily be maybe the side that some other friends see as much in me, and it's also, it leans more towards what your needs are or how you are as a person. Because I noticed that, like even with my friendship, it depends on who it is. Like I have a friend that every of our conversation we're just fighting.
Yeah, that would be.
It's fake fights. That's the entirety of all our conversations.
I would have been like, peace.
I was talking to this baby yesterday, and then even our mom was like, "Why are you always fighting?" Well, by the time this video will be airing, it will not be the yesterday, but whenever the day is. But yeah, but it was like, and I noticed that even my husband has said, it was like, why are two of you always bickering? So I don't like that, and that's just it. Like she knows I love her to death. I know she loves me to death. It's not like I don't know. It's just the way.
Just the way you.
Yes, relate. The way we relate. And then there are some friends that I know that I can't do that. So Teddy is one.
Yeah. Treat me like an egg.
Not treat me. I can't do that too, because I know that if I do that now,
treat me like an egg.
Overthink it.
You call me tomorrow. I'll be like, yeah, sorry, I'm not available. Actually, I might not even answer. I will come back to you later.
You see, guys. So yeah, so I think also knowing like the dynamics of like all the, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, like knowing dynamics of your friendships and how they are different. But yeah,
this was interesting.
Yes, I really liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah. As much as like, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you take your relationships as intentionally?
As Dami. On a scale of Dami to Teddy.
Please.
No. Oh, no. I didn't mean it. I meant the intense.
Sorry, guys. No, I get it though.
I meant intense.
Yeah, she's a bit more intense. Yeah. I don't have
so on a scale of Teddy to Dami, where are you on the scale? I would like to see that.
And I just had a thought.
Yeah.
That friendships are that intense, because I was thinking about David and Jonathan, where they did whatever oath. If this happened, I will not do this. I'll not do this. And I'm like, every time I read their relationship, I'm just like, man, it's never that serious.
It is, though. It is.
But it is that serious. Like, friendship is that serious. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, I'm actually curious to know what everyone thinks about this.
Yeah. And we would like to know, like, exactly, like, are you like gone with the wind, just
whatever
happens, how it happens, or you do the work? I guess in the first part, obviously, when the friendship actually becomes a thing, you obviously continue to do the work. But like, even in the first impressions, like, do you have first impressions of people? Have there been first impressions of people that was so dead wrong that you just think that, I was wrong about this person, period? Or, as even the first impression even stopped you from having a meaningful friendship with somebody because you just felt like, this person would not be good. And then later on, they're actually good people. See, don't judge a book by its cover, guys. Don't judge me, guys.
My Lord Jesus. Yeah, don't judge her.
Don't judge me. But please. But no, honestly, we want to know what your thoughts are. How friendship starts for you.
Are you more chemistry or convenience?
Yes. Or we'd like to know.
Yeah. Or how you're making friends in your adult life.
Any tips?
Oh, there's this lady that I follow, which I absolutely love. She moved from UK to Canada. And she was talking about, building community and all of that. And then I started thinking, like, man, if you move to a new place and you have to make it's not like your old friends are like bye-bye, but like where you are, I don't know, it's good to have relationships.
One thing I'm grateful for, that when I moved places, I had my old friends.
You know what?
In the new places. I'm not even going to lie, because genuinely.
So you would not be talking to anybody. You just be sitting in your house.
You'll be on the call. Like, who else? Okay, now, who else am I talking to?
You won't go out for like brunch and stuff with the girls.
Me and my husband will go out.
Hey.
I don't, like, honestly, because I'm like,
okay, not necessarily. They don't have to be like your besties of 20
just like
years, but
hang out with people.
Like good relationships.
I don't like small talks.
You know what? This babe's a lot. But I get what you mean.
I don't like small talks, man. Because you have to do small talks. Like, I had to go out with a coworker, two of my coworkers one time. And it was so uncomfortable for me. And it was not because they did anything wrong. They're amazing people. It was just like, I was just like, my God. Like, I actually never realized how uncomfortable I am in small talks.
Is it the small talks that are uncomfortable, or is it because you don't have that level of relationship with them, so it feels like, how do I explain it? You can't be yourself?
I don't think it's that I can't even be myself. I'm always myself, please. Like, please, always myself, as you can tell.
No, but like, not that way, but maybe share your thoughts. Because, when we go out for wings or whatever, we don't always talk deep talks. Like, we can just talk about random things that happen in my day or things like that. So,
or maybe also because, like, I care about your day. Whereas these other people,
let's end it here.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I like you, man.
I think maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's uncomfortable, because I'm like I don't care enough to want to have this conversation.
I see.
Whereas with you, it's like it's small. Like, so I don't even see it as small talk. Because for me, it's like I'm actually curious about how you're doing. Yeah. That person like, if you are doing good, great. If you're not doing good, okay.
Yeah, guys, this is the friend I made. I don't know how I don't know how I got here, but here we are.
I think we'll have an episode with like some of our other friends, just to like a dynamic, especially with difference of like, because you have some friends that are not necessarily friends with me, and I have friends that are not necessarily friends with you, even if you guys like you know each other, right? And just to get dynamic, so I'm wondering how I am with other people as well. Yeah,
you're weird. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Let us know, shout out your friends in the comments or wherever, and then let us know what you think about friendships in general or whatever it is that we spoke about. But yeah, see you on the next one.
See you. Please follow, share, subscribe, like please
do all the things,
everything. All right, thank you.
Bye bye.